This is weekly recap, May 24th, May 28th, from 20 stocks on the list. 17 gave entry point, 2 losses, and more than 15 profit trades, because some tickers gave 2 entry points. More than $5,000 potentially could be made if every trade would be executed with the amount of $20,000. I added one feature to this Google Sheet. If you hover a ticker and then hover a link, you will see a chart with entry and exit points. Let's start with my long-term picks. RKDA looks steady. SWN also looks steady, but market can pull it down. SGBX also looks steady, but if I trade this ticker, I would already took profits 20% from this trade. Okay, next, ticker XL didn't give entry point because I expected on this week breakout. Stock gave only false breakout on Friday last day, but no consolidation, and that's why no entry point for me. And there was a break of a trend line, but also fluctuation of the price was too high, and that's why no trades for me on this ticker. Next, curiosity streaming, CURI. I said that there is a triangle with a potential breakout, and breakout really was, but if we look at 5-minute chart on Monday 24th, so I consider that this is not too safe to trade for a long side. That was a mistake, so it's a plenty room to grow my qualification as a trader. So I missed this move, and that's not good for me. Next, ticker LU. There was also a triangle, and on Monday breakout was, but without a consolidation, and moves was too long on 5-minute candles, too sharp. But there was a gap down above the consolidation, so of course this long trade must be executed from the first seconds, and I missed it. Then price consolidated but far away from the level, and on Friday stock fell. Many tickers fell on Friday, maybe there will be a market reversal, I don't know. This is Roblox RBLX 4-hour chart. After triangle tightening breakout closing above this range, stock flies. I said that $100, that's a price target, but Roblox reached only 99 and reversed. I traded weekly options on Monday, so after closing above this trend line, I bought call per $500, and after this momentum I sold per $600. That was my Roblox trade. FUBO made beautiful move on this week. After consolidating above this strong level, I opened 1-hour chart. After multiple choppiness and false breakouts, that was obvious that stock wanted to fly. On Monday I bought call options on the first 5-minute candle. Then after this reversal I sold with a loss, but after consolidation continue and stock began making higher lows, I re-enter with one call option, $20 strike. That was monthly option, and I sold it next day on this pop, making 100%. Next ticker BNGO, that was a loss. On 1-hour chart I said that there is triangle, but it did not work out, and after not so beautiful consolidation, price did spiked up above strong level $6 and trying to hold. Here it is. So on May 26th, after huge spike, price consolidated above this level. That was a good sign, but I wanted that next day price would hold the level. It could not, that was not good, that means buyers were not strong, but then after consolidation under the level, price returned on 5-minute chart, and after closing above this level I enter a position, but after this returning under $6, stop loss was triggered. And then I did not re-enter the trade. But BNGO still looks bullish. And all next trades were profitable. First of all, skills. I said that I expected that price will be traded within a range 14.80-16.15, but stock made a tightening, a triangle break, and ran higher. So on Monday I noticed next, after false breakout resistance, as I expected, there was a pullback, but after that on a small and middle candles price approached to the level again, broke resistance and made a consolidation above it with a pin bar. This accurate approaching to the level, it's a strong signal that this false breakout with a pullback just a fake and buyers are strong. Pin bar was an entry point signal. So I enter for a long side and closed my position on this spike candle. That was a second trade. A first trade, it's a short. After this false breakout, 1580 was entry point and 1560 was exit. Very easy, predictable trades. Next trade was Penn National Gaming, PENN. There was a trend line, and a week ago chart looked bearish, but I said that fundamentally company strong and there were a lot of chances for reverse. So on 1 hour chart there was such a triangle, and on Monday price broke it on a huge bar, broke and closed far away, then tried to return, made a reversal red candle, that was my entry point, and after this small spike up and reversal again I exited because price already made a huge move and that was already ATR, so price needed to have a rest. That's why my trade was only a scalp. Next stock Butterfly, ticker BFLY. There was a tightening, as said. If price closed, open, consolidate above this resistance level, that would be a bullish signal. And on Monday price made a false breakout. Candle was huge, but it closed above the level. Next candle also closed above the level, and then on this tail long trade was entered, and after this spike position was closed. There were another entry points during the week, for example these, but I was concentrated on other tickers. Next trade is Desktop Metal, ticker DM. On 1 hour chart there was a triangle and I waited for breakout and consolidation, but during the week triangle was broken. That candles were huge. I didn't enter the trade. This consolidation was good, but ATR already was gone, so I didn't expect huge room for price to go. Next day I entered after price returned inside the triangle and made a beautiful sideways consolidation. That was entry point for me, and I entered after a momentum came to the end and price hit another trend line of triangle. Clover stock, ticker CLOV. There was also a tightening with a triangle pattern. I said that I'm waiting for breakout to the upside, but stock made a consolidation. This is 15 minutes chart. Price even broke trend line of triangle, then tried to return to the level, made further test, failed. Next retest was successful, and if buyers continue pushing price above the level, that's a good sign that breakout will be successful. So after this break on May 26th, there was short pullback, then break again, and next red candle was a small consolidation. That was enough because consolidation already was previous days and before breakout. That's why only one candle was enough. And stock was bought here, and after this first spike, it was sold. Next trade, nano dimension NNDM. I said that that's good sign. Price consolidates above $6 level. That was a trend line, and price made higher lows almost every day. On May 24th, after multiple rejection, price at the end of the day closed above the trend line and made a huge move to the upside. Next day, price confirmed the trend line, but from another side. When price is already in long zone, every it's returning to the level must be considered as an entry point to buy. Position was entered here after this rejection and was closed after this first momentum. That were long trades. All next trades will be short one. So Palantir PLTR, I said that there is also a triangle. Here it is, and I am waiting for a breakout. And on Monday price broke but returned under the level $29 and made a beautiful consolidation, barely touching the level on a small bars just under it. That was a clear entry point for a short trade. Trade was entered and closed after finishing this momentum with these two reversal candles. Then Palantir fly quickly above the level. There was no entry point for me, and on Friday that were news that Palantir was granted a huge contract. I missed that news, that's why I did not enter to make money on this spike, but that was a signal because price opened above the level with gap down, held it, and that was definitely an entry point to buy. Next trade VUZI, that was a triangle, and on Monday, May 24th, there was a break, then price returned, rejected, and closed under the trend line again, made a consolidation, tried to retest again, failed, and that was an entry point. And after this red candle move, and then reversal candle appeared, short trade was closed. Next ticker AGTC. I said on a daily chart and in a 1 hour chart there was a triangle with a tightening to the level 4.43, but on Monday that was a gap down, and that was a sign sellers stepped in. I was waiting for breaking the trend line to the downside and a consolidation. There was a consolidation, it was ugly, but after these tails to the upside and failed retest 2 times on 5-minute chart, that was enough to enter a safe short trade just under the trend line, and position was closed after this consolidation was established. FSR ticker, the same story, triangle with tightening to the level, but on Monday day began with a sell-off, huge sharp move with the rejection from the level, closing under another level, so just under this zone, retest of the trend line and rejection. This rejection was enough to enter a short trade, because after this sharp moves to the downside, then to the upside and back, at the beginning of any trading day, I'm expecting rejection, multiple rejections. That's why this situation was a high conviction for me. Position was closed after reaching this support level. Next chart is ZEPP, ZEPP, also horizontal level with a trend line and triangular shape, and I said that I didn't like these false breakouts, so maybe that would be a short. And on Monday price started the day with a sharp move down, then sideways consolidation. This is a pattern, and that was a signal for me for a sell-off continuation. That's why I entered a short, and after these red candles were over, trade was closed. But despite of this sell-off, during the week price returned above the level, and now it is in the long zone. So scalper can trade in both sides during the week without any problems. Microvision stock MVIS, I said that price is in the range $13 and $16, and I expected multiple rejections. And on May 25th, chart gave safe entry point after this double top near the resistance level. Price made a long run during the day. ATR was reached, resistance was reached, and after second rejection, short trade was entered, and after this reversal candle, short trade was closed. Next stock is SEAL, CEEL. So I said that price hit the support level, but then I made more precisely analysis, and that was not a level but a zone, and price was within it. So this trend line was established. This entry point I missed, but next day from the resistance level, when price traded under it, that was first rejection, and on second rejection I opened a short trade, and after only several cents move I closed it, because ATR of this stock is rather small. And last trade, Canoe stock, ticker GOEV, also a triangle with horizontal level and trend line. Let's open 1 hour chart. That was a triangle. Despite of rejection and sell-off from the level, price returned to the level again. But this move from 750 till 8 is too huge for GOEV during the day. That's why I expected that price could not hold the level. And after this false breakout, second multiple false breakout, price finally closed under the level, even didn't touch it, and that was a safe entry point for a short trade. That was just at the end of the day. That's why 10-cent move was good enough for it to close a position and to profits. That was my weekly recap, and in the next video, as usual, I will make stock chart analysis for trading on the next week.